Okay, number 14. I was walking along the road at 6 kilometers per hour when a car dashed past me and only missed me by a few inches. From the moment it passed me to its disappearance round a corner, I took 31 steps, and walking on reached that corner with 434 more steps. If I walked and the car ran at uniform speeds, what was the speed of the car? Okay, so ang kwento niya ganito. So let's say ito yung sidewalk, tapos ito yung corner, tapos kalye to. No? So, nung nandito yung person, so yung car, dumaan sa kanya. No? Dumaan. Okay, so mabilis yun no? So dumaan sa kanya. Tapos, nakarating daw yung car dito sa corner, baga nakaliko na siya dyan, no? Nung si person nakalakad ng ilang steps daw? 30, 31. Okay? Ibig sabihin si car nakarating mula dito hanggang dito for 31 steps. 31 steps nung tao, no? And then yung tao, naglalakad siya, meron siyang speed eh. Ang rate nitong man ay 6 kph. Okay? Narating niya daw yung corner, for another 434 steps. Okay? So ibig sabihin, si man mula dito hanggang dito, no, hanggang diyan ay nakapagtala ng ilang steps lahat. Okay, that's 31 plus 434. 465 steps. Okay? So ngayon, ano daw yung speed ng car? So bali hinahanap ko ano yung rate ng car. Okay, so this is obviously a motion problem. And ang alam lang natin sa motion problem, distance is equal to rate times time. No? Yung distance, kung isa-set natin na mula dito hanggang dito sa corner, lilitaw, parehas lang sila ng distance. No? So yung distance na tinravel ng car is ito. Yung rate niya, unknown. No? So lagay natin. Tapos time ng car. Ano yung time niya mula dun sa point na to hanggang dito sa point na to, no? Tapos yung distance naman ng man, same lang. Rate ng man times time ng man. Okay? Alam naman natin na yung rate ng man ay 6 kph. So yung time na lang yung wala. Ay, ang tanong, paano yung time? Wala kasing binigay, no? So ito yon, no? Yung steps na binigay, ang gusto sa atin dito is i-visualize natin yung steps na yon as a rhythm. No? Ang steps kasi sabi niya daw I walk at uniform speed. So ibig sabihin uniform yung pag step niya, no? So ibig sabihin yung pag step, pwede mong gamitin 'yon as your measurement of time, no? So yung measurement of time, hindi lang siya literally yung seconds, naka-hours or naka-days. Hindi ba minsan kahit na tayo, halimbawa nakikinig tayo ng music, no? Minsan nalalaman mo kung gaano ka na kalayo, no? Base sa kung gaano nakadami yung napakinggan mo na kanta. 'Di ba? Minsan ganoon, no? So kunyari nagko-commute ka, no? Kunyari o di kaya nagda-drive ka. 'Di ba? Minsan nakikinig ka ng music. So minsan nagagamit mo pa nga yung music para malaman kung gaano nakalayo na takbo mo kasi nakailang ka na kanta, no? So parang ganoon, no? Parang ganoon yung gustong gustong i-implement dito when it comes dun sa steps. So, ibig sabihin, pwede natin gamitin itong 31 steps saka 465 steps as the duration nung pagtakbo or paggalaw nung mga objects. For car, nakarating daw siya mula dito hanggang dito nung nakapag 31 steps na yung tao. So, ibig sabihin, pwede natin gamitin to as yung time ng car. Okay? And then, si tao naman, nakarating siya mula dito hanggang dito for a total of 465 steps. So, ibig sabihin, ito rin, pwede natin gamitin as yung time naman ng tao. And if we do that, we will have these equations. Okay? And because they have the same distance, we can equate them. Okay? And as you can see, you don't need to worry about yung steps kasi magka-cancel lang naman yun. And you will now have the rate of the car in kilometers per hour. And that gives us 90 kilometers per hour. And that will be our answer.